Hello, my glow babies. It is Lex from Lexsthetics, and today I'm going to be doing a facial with high frequency and a BT micro skin scrubber. And for infusion purposes, we're not doing any extractions, nothing crazy. I'm going to be taking the Face Reality Barrier Balance Cleanser, Creamy Cleanser, and I am dampening the face first, and forehead, the nose, just everything on that face, and on the neck as well. So I did the first cleanse and the second cleanse out of order. I would have normally used this cleanser right here, which is the Ultra Gentle Gel Cleanser first, which I'm using here. And then normally I would do the Barrier Balance Creamy Cleanser, the second cleanse, but you know, little oopsie, but it's okay. It still works out. Okay, and now I am about removing that cleanser, that second cleanse, and just getting his face prepped for high frequency. So these are the electrodes. This is what the glasses are called on a high frequency device. I'm going to be using this little pinpoint one around his nostrils, and then this mushroom tube like one to get on the cheek area and the forehead area. Just kind of get everything together. The neon and argon gases both are working toward anti-aging and anti-acne, so it'll kill C. acnes bacteria now, not P. acnes. And you'll see I will just attach that glass tube, and then I'd like to take a piece of gauze and tie it around, and that automatically oxygenates it. So oxygenation is perfect for acne and anti-aging as well. It has so many benefits, but I ground it by just pressing my finger on it before and or during the whole process. As you can see, kind of tied it funky. I haven't done high frequency in a minute. I did use hyaluronic acid. I used the hyaluronic acid high frequency serum that came with the new Derma. Well, it didn't come with it, but I ordered it separately. I just used their hyaluronic, and yeah. So the gauze was giving me a hard time because I didn't tie it properly. It's been a while, and the hyaluronic acid, his face is so dehydrated, you guys, that the hyaluronic acid just soaks right into his skin, so it doesn't even stay for a treatment. So I had to keep reapplying throughout the process, but that's okay. We managed, and I ended up taking the gauze off later on in the video, and I just used the electrode with the hyaluronic acid, which is acceptable. They actually recommend you do that, but yeah. So I'm using his for more fine lines, anti-aging purposes, since he is in his 30s. So it's not more, he doesn't really get acne, but anyway. So I just worked that in circular motions for about, I'd say, a minute on each section. So we get the forehead, we get each cheek area. I'm avoiding his beard area, of course, and his that area. And then I'm just using that mushroom electrode and working that in circular motions until that hyaluronic acid is fully penetrated into the pores, and I kind of rub it in as well. And I have him on a level, I think it was a 2 or a 3. I started him off on a 2. And then I asked him how he's feeling. He's feeling fine, so we moved him up to a level 3. There are 5 levels. I didn't want to start him off too strong just because of, you know, no contraindications, nothing negative. We don't want any negative consequences to happen. So Okay, so I'm going to be applying the Image Vitamin C and Anti-Aging Serum and the CBD Glymed Mist. I already applied the Glymed Mist with my palms and just pressed it in, and then I took the Vital C and applied that, and I'm taking my BT Micro Ultrasonic Skin Scrubber, so using that ultrasonic technology to infuse the skin with vitamin C anti-aging properties, which we need after a nice high-frequency treatment. And that CBD mist is anti-inflammatory and very gentle and just soothing, rejuvenating for the skin, which is wonderful after a high-frequency treatment. I just go around everywhere. I apply that mist and that serum and just make sure he's all infused, all good to go. You see he's glowing. You see his glow, you guys? Come to me. I will get you glowing. But yeah, that's basically not it, but just about it. The next thing that we are going to do after infusing the serum and the mist is we're going to take the CBD Regenerative Eye Cream from Glymed Plus. This is a wonderful, soothing, anti-irritating eye cream, and it's great for nighttime too. And we did perform this high-frequency treatment in the evening time. So I'm just taking my ring finger and tapping that around his eye area very gently in circular little motions. I was going to infuse some gua sha around his eyes because he does have a lot of puffiness and fine lines and crow's feet. But most of it is from having eczema, dehydration, and just lack of sleep, really. That'll do it. So I just gave him a break today. But we can do high frequency around the eyes, which we will work up to. And this is the Peptide Restoration Moisturizer from SkinScript. And this is the moisturizer I'm using on him tonight. And just go ahead, get some of that in his beard, around his forehead, down the nose, in the crevices of the nose cracks, as you may call them. I've never heard anyone call them that. I don't know why I said that, but this moisturizer is super rich and it smells heavenly and it's super soothing. Just everything you need after a high frequency ultrasonic spatula treatment, like everything you need. And I just kind of use a little bit of massage technique, make them feel good, and that is it.